When you work hard, you expect respect. Not applause, not gifts, just basic respect. But in my office, that was too much to ask. I joined the company as a developer, a simple guy who loved his work. No attitude, no ego, just quiet effort. But my manager, Mr. Arvind, he was different. Loud, proud, and always reminding us who the boss was. One day, we had a meeting with a big international client. Halfway through, the client switched to Spanish, and no one understood a word. The manager froze. The client got frustrated, and the deal was slipping. I hesitated for a moment, then stepped in and said, "Sir, if you don't mind, I can handle this." I explained our points, cleared the confusion, and in 5 minutes, the client smiled and said, "Perfecto, let's move forward." The whole team clapped. But my manager, he just glared at me. After the meeting, he said, "Next time, don't try to be the hero. Client communication isn't your job." That one line, it burned. Not my job? I just saved your deal. From that day, I stopped expecting appreciation. I worked silently, day, night, weekends. Whenever the team needed help with a client, I stepped in. Japanese, French, even a little Mandarin. I used every skill I had. And every time, we closed a deal. But no matter how much I did, he always found a way to put me down. "You're not focused on your tasks," he'd say. "You're interfering in other departments." He even gave me a warning letter once. Can you imagine? A warning for helping the company grow. I could have quit, but something inside me said, "No, let your work speak." Months passed. Then one day, a big Japanese company wanted to sign a long-term deal. No one in the team could handle the language barrier, except me. I led the communication, day after day, until finally, we signed the deal. The company doubled its revenue in a month. A week later, HR called me for a meeting. When I entered the room, my manager was already there, sitting stiff. HR smiled and said, "Rohan, congratulations. You're being promoted to head of international relations." I looked at my manager. He didn't say a word, just stared. And I couldn't stop myself. I smiled and said, "Sir, you were right. I was doing more than my job. I was doing yours." That day, for the first time, he didn't shout. He just looked down, and I realized sometimes you don't need revenge. You just need to rise so high that the people who once insulted you have to look up to see you.